$3,800 this month.
Nice.
On my unit.
Nice.
Which normally I'd make $1,500.
What is up, you guys? Matt McKeever here with the Airbnb expert, Phil, and my business partner, Adam. And so we're going to be checking out an apartment. This is actually my old apartment. This is where like 90% of my YouTube videos were shot over the last year. So we're turning this into an Airbnb. Adam's been taking the reins on the project. Phil knows things about Airbnb. So if you guys are enjoying these videos with Phil talking about Airbnb, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to my channel. Otherwise, I'm going to hand off to these guys.
I'll just explain what the August lock is then. I kind of did it before, but the August lock allows you to unlock the door from anywhere in the world, which is important when you don't want to be around your Airbnb. Especially if they can't get in, you can unlock the door yourself. So that way, you know, in case their code doesn't work or whatever to get in, you have access. And it tells you whether the door's open, it's closed, locked or whatever, and it tells you when they've come in and when they come out. So you can kind of tell what type of Airbnbers you have, if they're smokers, if they're not smokers. You know, ideally you want the ones that come for just to sleep, and that's it, and then they leave in the morning. But yeah, this little padlock on the back of the door, it automatically turns the door. You just need a Wi-Fi signal. Yeah.
I have noticed, I've read a bunch of listings and a bunch of reviews. People constantly seem to be mentioning like the keyless door entry. It seems to be a real benefit for people, just the ease of being able to punch in a key code or use their phone to unlock the door.
Correct.
Not have to worry about cutting keys or having a lockbox outside. So
exactly.
It definitely seems like a streamlined process.
And that's the fear, right, is of losing the keys, or people copying keys, right? And then, I mean, you still get your liability from Airbnb, and they guarantee you $1 million liability.
Right.
So if anything gets broken in here, they protect you. As long as you take the pictures and you show them, hey, this is what happened, then they protect you. And it's actually, they won't even go after the tenant or the person staying. They will, but they won't go after them fully.
Right.
They have their own insurance backing you, which then they pay for, which is convenient. And then obviously you want to have your own insurance as well.
Right.
But back to the lock, that, like you said, not cutting the keys. And then plus, you don't have to meet these people.
Yeah.
Like if you don't want to meet them, you don't have to meet them. And I think more people prefer that, unless they're coming from like a different country and they want to be showing around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for me. It's everyone always says like I think I've got a 4.9 rating on the keyless entry.
Yeah.
It's the elderly who can't figure it out. Right. They're like, well, I'd rather a key or I'd rather a punch code or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
But just the ease of reprogramming too. So that's a keypad lock that we have down there.
Right.
I'll probably replace it with a smart lock because I don't want to come here once a week or every couple of weeks and reprogram all the key codes and stuff like that, because you don't know, people can come back too, right? If you're not reprogramming it.
And I think you only get like 8 key codes with that thing.
I think so, yeah.
Whereas like Airbnb, you can do 5 digits, and like so then that's endless.
Infinite,
you know, that's 999,000 different codes, and well, you're definitely better be a super host after that many.
Yeah,
so.
for sure. What about other security aspects? I know that Airbnb has like some amenities you can check off for the listing, like security cameras or small safes and things like that. Have you explored anything like that?
No, I know that there's small little things like, so there's certain aspects to become, you have to have certain things to be a family Airbnb. Right. You have to have certain things to be the work Airbnb. You have to be the certain things. I don't have any of those things on mine, but like I'm not that.
Yeah.
But like, great, if you have a safe, that's great. Obviously for the people who are bringing their passports and they want to leave it in the house. I guess if you have a digital lock, then there's no means for it ever getting stolen. And the maid is not coming through halfway through your shift too, right? Like if they're staying for 5 days, you're not cleaning in between like a normal hotel, right? You're still staying in the same sheets. You're not getting new sheets.
Right. So. Right. Any tips for like the logistics, I guess, between getting a cleaner here and stuff like that? Like what do? You just text that? You just tell them the schedule, or do you share a calendar or anything like that? So I've got her on Facebook. And I actually just send her my calendar because there's a lot of things in advance. Right. Like people have booked in advance. Right. So I send her that, and then if it's last minute, so she comes. Right. I say, okay. I tell her to come at 11:45. So checkout for me is at 11 o'clock. Right. And then new check-ins are at 2. I tell her to come for 11:45, so that way it gives the guests at least an extra 45 minutes if they want a late checkout, which will happen. People will say, can I get a late checkout? And you have to say to them, no, you cannot. I have my cleaners coming in, and I have someone coming tomorrow, and I have to get it ready. So give them till like 11:30. Say, I can give you an extra half an hour, and then the cleaner will show up. And sometimes I would just advise my cleaner, just start cleaning. Just go in and just start cleaning. You have the code, as long as you feel comfortable and not like scared by these people, because like maybe they're just getting their stuff ready and then they're gonna leave. You can still start cleaning the bathrooms and whatever. Hopefully they're not showering or whatever. But yeah, I just send her the calendar.
And then if there's anything that comes up, like even somebody booked last night for 2 nights, and I was like, I need you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, I'll be there.
Cool.
And that's what the company had done for me, right? They said, we'll take care of you. And I did get lucky on the pricing based on, he was like, you're gonna promote me to other people because you're a real estate agent. So
have you ever had a bad experience, like you couldn't get the cleaner there, and then you just ended up cleaning
one
yourself?
time, one time.
Okay.
Yeah, so they've been hired for 4 months now. You know what? I was like, there's one person, I'm just gonna clean it. And I went in and it took me like, I think it took me a half an hour, and I was like, I'm not gonna even bring the cleaner. And then while I was doing the half an hour clean, I'm like, now I remember why I have the cleaner.
Didn't want to do this,
I don't want to do this anymore.
Nice.
So I was like, no.
Do we want to look at some of the amenities and stuff?
Yeah.
Start with the bathroom, anywhere? I put this soap dispenser in there last night,
Right.
actually. I
Good
know
stuff.
you had mentioned
Yeah,
that.
I mentioned that one. Yeah, people
So that was really
like
the only
that.
addition there, but I threw that up there last night. Again, I know it's one of the Airbnb amenities things where you can say, yes, it comes
I
with
have soap,
shampoo,
yeah.
I have a hair dryer,
Yeah, the hair dryer.
ironing board, all that kind of
Yep.
stuff. So
And where are you keeping the towels?
I got a couple towels there, and I've just got them stacked up here by the laundry. Should
Perfect.
be able to see
Yep.
them easily enough, so
Perfect.
they're kind of out of the way there.
And then what I've been doing lately is telling people, so now you're gonna put those there, say put your dirty towels in the washing machine. So that way you know what's dirty and
what
what's
needs to be
not.
clean, what's
Yeah,
that's actually a good tip.
that's what,
You're not
like
washing
do little
stuff.
things so that the maid or yourself can get the job done quicker.
Yeah, yeah.
And like people know on Airbnb, there's some of them even say to take the garbage out. You know,
Really?
I don't.
Yeah.
But some of them do. They say, hey, this is what you need to do. Like if you want your cleaning fees to be less, this is what I need you to do
Yeah.
before you leave. And like that's why you see some cleaning fees really expensive,
Right.
because they're like, I didn't ask you to do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, the other thing I thought about too is getting face wipes for the girls.
Okay.
So that they don't use your towels
For
to
makeup
clean your
removal
makeup,
stuff. Yeah.
because then it ruins your towels.
Yeah, that's
and
a
then
good point.
you're not gonna go after someone for a towel. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
I just don't want to waste my time over a $10 towel.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, soap dispenser's awesome. Yeah. You obviously have a plunger just in case you.
Yeah, I've got it under here.
The ironing board, that's great.
Extra toilet paper.
And then they've got laundry on site, which is great.
Yeah.
Give them some pucks.
Yep.
You know, so that they. You know,
Yeah,
if
I've
they
got
wanna
some stuff
wash.
underneath the vanity in there. I might just pull it
Yeah,
out
do a
just so
nice
it's
little,
easy. Yeah,
do a nice little thing
like,
there, and then
basket.
just do a couple things, and then teach the maid or yourself just
Restock
to
it
replace
every
it,
time.
and then
Yep.
keep it under there so they don't take it. Not
Yeah.
not that I've never had anyone take anything yet, other than like silverware. People have taken silverware.
really?
Like I feel like they have food on the way out, and they're like, yeah, screw it, I'm
Yeah,
gonna take
yeah.
the silverware from
That's
him.
funny.
So this is all nice,
Yeah.
right? And we got all the amenities you
I
want
got
here.
the basics: the coffee maker, the toaster. I mean, it's dishwasher. We got pots and pans, and you know the basic utensils and stuff. I got coffee. I've got up here sugar and like stuff to make a coffee.
Perfect.
You know, pretty basic stuff. Salt and pepper. And we've got like some condiments in the fridge, like just ketchup.
Yeah, and if you know, like
stuff.
what I do is if you know like 8 people are coming, I usually put like 8 people
A little bit
coffee.
extra?
Oh no, I'll put 8 coffees out.
Oh, cool.
So it's right there, so they know, and then they don't go searching for it. Because then
Yeah.
if they do, they may like, maybe they'll only think, oh, there is only 8 coffees or whatever.
Routing
Right?
through the cupboards
And then I
and
said
stuff.
to you, we can go to Costco and get those little milk pods.
Okay, so I gotta get those.
I give those out because like I remember I stayed in Airbnb and all I had was the Minute Maid or milk, whatever.
Oh yeah, like the powdered
stuff, and I was like, this is terrible. And some people just want milk.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, it's good. And then I do get people. I say, hey, put your stuff in the dishwasher. You know, and if they put it on,
Everyone's
if they put it on, great. Like
Yeah.
most of the time they just do because it's
Yeah.
there, right? They're like, okay, but you know, they'll leave it in there. I've never really had anyone leave the place super dirty, to be honest.
That's good.
So
I've got the pantry too. I put a lock on it.
Okay.
A key lock. My plan was to give the cleaner a key.
100%.
And just like I've got it stocked up with like extra shampoo.
Yep,
I'm
that's
gonna
awesome.
like load it up with toilet paper and paper towel. So then it's like it's here. You don't need to get a hold of me.
The vacuum.
I'm gonna go to Costco and just get the giant things and just stock it.
Keep stocking
6
it.
months of supplies. Hopefully.
Perfect. And that's what I was doing. That's just
Streamline,
Costco. I was at Costco today. $256. Yeah, for Airbnb supplies.
Nice,
So
nice.
yeah, this is nice, right? And
Yeah.
so what do you got? You have 3 bedrooms.
2 bedrooms
Two
and then a
bedrooms
couch.
and a
So
couch.
we've got it set up to accommodate 5 people. So it's maybe a little bit tight for 5 people.
Right. So your thought here and what you're gonna get later on is that, and I get it at mine. So mine can fit up to 8 people. But it only has 4 chairs.
Right.
And so they go, well, Phil, I can't comfortably sit 8 people.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm not expecting you to eat inside the home. Actually, because you're on vacation, you should be out enjoying the town, but they'll still complain.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah, my only other thought is we do have an office chair here, so they can wheel it over, technically seating for 5. It'd be a little tight, but
Even if you
I
guys
think
went to
potentially-
Gigi and just put another one in the corner, even
Yeah.
if it didn't match,
that's true.
no one's gonna
They've
care.
got the room to do
Right,
it.
and they could just like even eat at this or
Yeah.
whatever. Because like most people will stand and eat. That's what they do at mine, I guess. So
Yeah.
that's
Everything else is pretty basic, but it's all here.
So you have like pizza
Yeah, pizza trays and like baking trays and stuff.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's good.
Paper towel, and I always put the paper towel everywhere so that way in case they spill stuff.
Yeah, they find it.
Right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Do you leave any like your cleaning supplies accessible for them, or like?
I just
'cause
do
have the vacuum in there.
soap.
Right? I have
No, I don't do any of that. I leave a broom. I do
Okay,
leave
yeah.
a broom out just in
Yeah.
case they spill something or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They can tidy up a bit.
Yep, exactly.
Cool.
The fans in all the rooms are great.
Ceiling fans. Yep. There's guys outside right now hooking up the AC.
Yeah, that's what Matt
so
said.
central air should be going after today. So I'm looking forward to that.
And still I haven't bought clocks and I thought that was genius, so good job.
Yeah.
That way they can set the
I think
alarms
they're
in the
like
morning.
$8 or $10 at Walmart.
There you
so-
go. And then the side lamps are great so that they can turn something on, but you've got the natural sunlight here,
Yep.
which is great. So I'm trying to think of anything else in the rooms. Like you have hangers and stuff
Yeah,
in
there's
here.
just a couple hangers in there that I had some extras of, and
And then the wall plugs in close range.
yeah, there's like the plug. There's not great plugs in this house because it's old, but
Okay.
there's an extension cord. There is a free outlet right on it,
Perfect.
right by the bed.
Yeah,
so
that's actually what I did.
USB.
So mine,
Everyone's got to plug their phone in at night. right?
exactly. So like I just did the extension cord around and then gave them the like tons of them.
Yeah, yeah. that's
Right,
right.
and then I try to hide it as best I could.
Yeah,
Right?
that's kind of what I did too. Actually, one thing I'd read too on a review this week actually was a nightlight. So I just bought a nightlight the other night. I had people stumbling around unfamiliar. They're up at the stairs. I'd hate to have a fall or something.
So
like
I
that.
just
So
bought.
that's what-
I just bought at Costco. They have these motion sensor ones.
Oh,
They were
cool.
$24, and there were 3 of them.
Oh, nice.
And they go on the floor.
Oh, and they like light up.
Yeah, and they light up. And
That's
because
cool.
I thought about it too. I was like, I don't want anybody tripping
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
middle of the night because like I don't have a lot of light upstairs in mine.
Mhm.
Yours, you've got a lot of natural. Well, so does mine
Yeah.
during the day, but
Yeah, at night, people
Yeah.
get unfamiliar places, right? This is the master. It's pretty much, it's quite similar to, it's just maybe a hair bigger than the other bedroom. We got a queen bed in here instead of the double, but the exact same amenities, same lights. We've got a slightly different closet, but we've got a couple hangers and hooks and stuff in there too. So again, just
Perfect.
kind of the basics. But not too much to say there.
yeah, no, it's good. You guys did a good job.
Yeah, we got a new mattress I got that at Mattress Depot, so like
Perfect.
a discount mattress place, and it's a foam mattress. The guy told me it's indestructible, so
Okay, well there you go.
Better than
I
a
haven't had
spring
any
mattress.
issues. Yeah, you still get some people peeing once in a while.
probably.
Yes, you really do.
Yeah,
And then you got this here, and this guy's
yeah,
already
pretty
Airbnb-ing.
basic. Yeah.
What's up, guys?
It looks pretty comfy. Got the TV, the smart TV's hooked up to the internet now, so you can get on Netflix. Kind of some
perfect.
basics at least, but we don't have cable here, but they're on vacation too, so.
Yeah, they
As long as people
they
get the
shouldn't
Netflix
be.
and we have good high speed internet too, so you can go on YouTube or go on whatever, check out Matt McKeever's channel and stuff. So yeah, and then just like we had this extra space, so we made a little workspace because again, I know one of the Airbnb amenities is that you have a workable area,
Yep,
right?
that's
So
right.
a desk and a chair.
So
a
now
slot
you've
beside
accommodated to
computer.
the working people.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah, if you can check off those lists, then that's great.
Yeah.
Because I think there's 3 of them. Like I said, it's like family, work, and there's one other one. I
Yeah,
can't think
yeah.
of it at the moment. So
and then that's extra closet. I was gonna put like extra blankets in there, maybe a spare
Sure.
pillow. If someone ends up crashing here on the couch, it's kind of accessible.
yeah.
Maybe an extra towel or two, kind of just be a storage more than anything. Well, I think Matt's got some board games and stuff. Maybe we'll throw in there. Maybe
That's cool.
make a mention of that
That's
on our
actually
listing
pretty
and
cool,
stuff.
yeah.
So I think you had a Super Nintendo too. You were thinking about
Yeah.
throwing up here. I think that could make or break some people's stays
Maybe.
probably. So
Well, dude, I just want to. Yeah,
Get
maybe
some-
for kids or something
yeah,
too.
yeah, for sure. So.
Nice.
I don't know. The only real changes I could see maybe long term is this space. Maybe we end up getting a pull-out couch instead, and we could accommodate 6 people then instead of 5. So,
Mhm.
but we'll see how it goes.
I
first.
think you guys could still get a bigger table.
Yeah, we absolutely
there
could,
at
right?
some point,
Yeah.
right?
So we could easily accommodate 6 people, I think. And
$3,800 this month
nice,
on my unit,
nice.
which normally I'd make $1,500, and we're talking 12 cleans, so $50 a
Okay.
clean is what I get.
Yeah.
I'm lucky as heck, but we're talking still $3,200.
Wow.
That's double the normal
Yeah.
rent, and the bills are down.
I had a couple people booked today. We've got our first guest staying on Friday, so a few
Nice.
days. flipping right over. The next day we've got a girl actually coming here for 2 weeks because she's in between apartments.
Okay.
And a few empty days, and I've got another group of
Did
4.
you do your 99 a night or what?
I went down a little bit just to kind of get some
sure.
reviews in there. I'm going to take your approach and start kind of like upping it a couple dollars every once in a while
exactly
and stuff. But right now, assuming everyone shows up and no one cancels, I think we're sitting at like 1,900 on our first month in August. So,
wow.
And I think we were probably around 1,050, maybe 1,250 for this unit renting traditionally. So.
And then what do you guys have for a cleaner right now? Any idea?
I'm actually meeting with the cleaner tomorrow, so I'm going to be going through a walkthrough with her. But my plan is to do the first few just to kind of get a feel for it.
And go with her too.
Yeah.
Even, like have her here, just go through it with her.
Yeah. So we'll get an idea. I would imagine it'd be around the maybe $40 to $50 to $60 range, but we'll see.
If you get 40, let me know.
Yeah. Well, I think it is a friend of a friend, so hopefully we get a good price. But yeah.
And I think what I love the most is that your place is going to stay like this.
Yeah.
Because you're coming in and people are cleaning constantly.
Yeah.
Not the typical renter who comes in here, spills something, and just says like, I'm not going to clean that up.
Yeah.
Well, the next day it is going to get cleaned up by the maid or yourself.
For
right?
sure, yeah.
If there's any issues, it's going to get fixed right away because you want that good review.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and get your little spiel. Like you can go into Airbnb, and when you accept the guest, do you have it on auto book right now?
I do not. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I would actually just leave it that way.
Yep.
And then just keep an eye on people's stories and like. Don't just do it for the money. If it seems fishy, just turn them away. Just say, you know what, can't accommodate you tonight. Just don't do it. You know, for the simple fact of all the headaches I've gone through, you know, when it's been, okay, I'll give you a chance, and it's been a bad one. You're like, that was such a bad mistake.
Do you do smart pricing?
I do.
Yeah. I've tried that too. So that's what we're doing right now. So I've got it as low as $70 a night, so I know like, you know, midweek in the summer in London's probably a little bit lower. It looks like it starts to ramp up in September when the students come back. So some of the bookings we've booked so far are rented about $72, $73 a night, and we've got a couple booked already that are like in the around $100. The people coming on.
Did you do the extra per person?
Yeah. So 2 people right now is a flat rate. I think it's an extra $15 a night per person that I'm charging right now. So we've got our first group of 4 actually booked today. They're coming at the end of the month, and so they're staying for a week, and I think we're gonna pocket like $800 in 1 week. So that'll be nice.
It will be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some headaches and some things that still need like logistics that need to be done daily.
Yeah.
But once you automate it with the cleaner, I think my life got so much easier. Just be there, and what do I need? Like, what are we missing? Just tell me what I need to pick up, and it's just a trip to Costco, and you're done. And then just texting people, you know. And what I said in the video before, what I did say was I do text people after about 3 or 4 hours after they've checked in. Is everything okay? You know, and I thought about adding the thing what Jeff always says is like, how can I, you know, how do I get a 5-star rating?
Yeah.
Right? I still haven't. But it would not be a bad thing. Like, if I'm not going to get a 5-star rate, like, just write that at the end of your little, initial big text, right? Because I give them the Wi-Fi password, I give them the code to the door, and I give them the rules to the house. Because, like, technically, remember we talked about, should I leave rules to the house?
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? As long as there's not that many, if there's not that many, you don't really need a piece of paper sitting around.
Yeah.
Now, I have met hosts where they leave like the Wi-Fi password on the wall or whatever, right? Or no loudness through here, but it looks unprofessional,
right?
In my opinion, because it's like you're trying to showcase this beautiful place, not
scraps of paper. On the wall
scraps of paper on the wall. It's like, okay, great. You know, here's a text. We're all, you know, it's not like hotels back in the day or whatever, right? You can't call anyone. But yeah, I think the letting them know, hey, is everything okay? Because then you know right then and there that like, you care, and then on top of it, you can get them what they need. Right. Now what I did do is I got little fans and I put them in all the rooms as well.
Yeah,
so maybe your ceiling fans may not be enough. Maybe your AC isn't enough. I don't know. Keep it going, and like that first person that comes, when they leave, just bug them. But like, hey, what do you think?
How could it have been better?
Yeah, how could it be better? Like, was it hot? Was it cold?
Yeah.
And then you'll know. If you put those little fans in the room, go to Walmart, $20, right? Put them in all the closets because then they're hidden.
Yeah.
And just say, there's no excuse. They can just put that fan on them all night long. Right? If it's too hot or whatever. That's something I did going forward because I was like, I don't want a bad review based upon that.
Yeah. And so what about after the checkout? Do you write a review for every single person that stays?
Yeah, I try to, because if you forget, right, you want to do it right away.
So you can't see their review at all.
You can't see their review until they left you a review.
Okay.
So if you leave a review and they don't, it takes 14 days to show the next review.
Okay.
So your review will show up in 14 days if they don't ever leave one.
Okay, gotcha.
Once you both leave one, it's
Cool.
both shown, and that's why it's fair. And so like they can say whatever you
Yeah.
want, you can say whatever you want. You can't see what they say until you write something.
Right.
So sometimes when it's a bad guest, I won't write a review because I don't want them to bash me.
To write you a bad review.
But you could just go to Airbnb and Airbnb will remove it for you. They're very good at accommodating you because you're the host. You're making them the
Right,
money.
especially
Without
once-
you,
yeah.
they got nothing.
Yeah.
So they do accommodate very well. The scary thing for you is when you go and somebody has 0 reviews. You're like, and I always say to the guy, I'll take a chance on you.
Yeah. I had a group like that today, and I was like, look, you don't have any reviews. You don't even have a verified ID. Like, can you tell me a bit more about yourself, about your group?
Perfect.
It was a group I ended up booking. It was, you know, a group of students. She ended up sending me like a link to all of their like profile pages for the university that they go to, and I was like, okay, this makes me feel better. She sent me a link to the event they're going to here in London, and I was like, this seems really legitimate. Checked out the event, and so yeah, like you said, you gotta take a chance on some people sometimes too, though.
And the thing is, you're gonna get lazy later on. So you may have done that in the beginning, but then
Yeah.
later on, you're just like, I'll take a chance.
Success.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Where then it'll bite you in the bum one time, and you'll
Right.
just be like, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, that's good. And I like that you don't have, because I made the mistake of auto booking, right? Because then people would book that night, and I'd be done. You can't cancel them.
Right.
You can't cancel them because then they don't have anywhere to go. They've already given you the money. The money's already in play, and then Airbnb's like, well, what do you want us to do? Like, he has nowhere to go, or
Yeah,
she has
yeah.
nowhere to
So
go.
it's
So then I put it
obligation.
back down to having to, you know, you have to accept these people. And yeah, just question them all you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get a lot of, oh, can't wait to stay. That's great. What are you doing here?
Yeah, yeah,
Why are you coming to London?
Yeah.
You know, okay. And then you get a little bit more. And then, like, it's more of a personal interaction as
Yeah.
well,
It seems
right?
legitimate. They're here for a wedding or an event or family thing, whatever, right? So.
And then I always just remind them of the rules as much as I can, right? And I don't know how sticky you want to be on that. You'll
Yeah.
learn that as it goes along.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I had to learn the hard way, obviously, plenty of times.
Right.
So, and I don't know what, like you said, the noise factor up here because you're down below.
Yeah, it's not too bad. So we'll see. I'm sure there'll be some growing pains. We should probably do a follow-up video, right?
Life is just always mysterious and surprising. You never know what's around the next corner. You never know what's around the next corner. So.
That's it for this video, guys. I hope you learned a ton from Phil. He's been just filled with knowledge, pun intended. And yeah, that's it. I think Airbnb is a fantastic opportunity. I didn't even realize the amount that we've already booked, so I'm super excited by that because, like Adam said, I think fair market rent for this apartment probably $11.50, $12.50 tops because of the fact that we now got laundry here. But otherwise, the ability for us to maximize our return seems very strong right now.